pins, chains, jack. Here's what we got going on. So I sold the 55 Chevy to a guy in St. Mary's, PA, which is straight north of here. Really crappy drive, all the way up 28 to Brookville and then up north a little more. That's about 2 hours. And then we got 4 hours without the car and just this GMC front end to get over to the Poconos, basically, where we're gonna get to 56 GMC. So we got a sort of a tight time frame today. We just gotta basically stay wheels moving and not spend a ton of time getting this car off the trailer. And then we're gonna be good. And it works out for me too, because everything on this trailer is basically paying for what I bought at the next stop. So I'm just gonna. So we're going to get a 56 GMC 650. Very rare truck. I have a whole bunch of things to say for GMC guys. 650 model, 5-window cab. A lot of people don't even know those existed. The 5-window cab's very sought after. This truck's too nice to pull apart, but a lot of people look for the 5-window cabs out west on trucks that are like, you know, not going to get restored, and they use those cabs on their half-ton trucks. In addition to that, it's got a 503 straight six. That was a factory engine in 56. You had the 324 Pontiac or you had the 503 6. Most people went with the V8. They put out way more V8s than they did these 503 6s. I think it's a 250 horse or 225 horse 6-cylinder. It's like 460 something foot-pounds of torque. Very neat, and it runs. It's got 5,000 miles on it because it was a fire truck. Let me give you an education. Me and Joe Bates like to tell people about fire trucks. I'd rather that truck showed 80,000 miles than 5,000 miles on a fire truck, because that thing drove to the fire, got cranked up to 4,000 RPM, and sat there like that for hours while they were at a fire scene pumping water. So even though it's 5,000 miles, that's a lot of miles on a fire truck. 5,000 miles locally, that's a lot. And then you figure every time it got parked, running a pump. So you gotta always think about the hours. Look for an hours gauge. Sometimes they had hours meter, sometimes they didn't. Every fire truck I've bought that didn't have the body, the hours meter would be back on the body on the pump. I don't have an hours meter on the engine anywhere. So we're gonna assume it's tired. We'll do a compression check on it anyways. But additionally there, I'm looking at buying a 48 Pontiac, 54 Chevy Bel Air 2-door hardtop, 54, and maybe some other stuff. So they got a bunch of stuff for us. They found us at Carlisle. They're right here in PA. It's not a terribly far drive for us. So we're gonna get to it. We gotta get driving. I gotta get these wheels rolling so we can get to where we gotta go. We get pulled over, they're gonna do what they're gonna do, and then I'll go to court and it'll be what it is. And it's a crazy place. You can't get into the building because there's like 40-something cars outside blocking all the doors. It's on an extremely small footprint like we have here. So there's like nowhere to work. And like I said, I can do the deal, I just can't physically deal with all the stuff. Look, this fucking box is open. I feel bad my trailer hits bumps near the horses. I feel like the D-ring scare them. This one? Yep. Alright, looks about right. Yep. Here, let me get it. No, you're good. I think it's good. Well, he's got that little light into it, and that's it. If he wouldn't have pulled up on me, I would have hit that from the other side of the road and had it in one swoop. We dropped this thing right here in his driveway. Oh, corgi. My buddy Enzo has one of them. He named Moose. Moose the corgi. Are we gonna have to unpop? I don't think. looks like a cowboy. Yeah, it's him.
Yeah, it's definitely him.
It's a good thing you had that hat on. You were easy to spot.
That's it. So everybody knows me.
Good. What's up?
I can make out the fucking trip up.
Fine. Just took a little longer than we wanted to.
It always does. 209 fucking sucks.
What's up, man?
Good to see you.
How's it going, man?
Yeah, living the dream,
Yep.
one nightmare at a time. So, truck's down behind the barn. I don't know if you guys want to try to load it up tonight, or I'm assuming you got a.
Can I drive over that way?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, we got a
Yep.
winch and everything.
Yep.
So.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you want to walk down there, best bet is going to be you can either loop right in front of the Jeep there, between the tree there,
Come the other way.
and kind of, well, come up to the left, up the driveway, and then just back straight down into the truck. All right.
Cool.
If you want, I'll guide you.
One thing I could do is drive a trailer. Oh, that's a cool Fargo they got back there. There it is. That's a big truck. That is a large truck. Yeah, buddy. We're running over one of the fenders, it looks like. Let's see. I gotta get some measurements on it. Put the windows up so we can feel bugs. Yeah.
Threw my jump back on, it does still turn over.
Shane, go to the outside of the tire.
Outside of the tire?
Widest point of the tire.
Okay.
Okay, we need like 86. Okay, come back to the trailer. Well, we can run them over. Go to the inside of the fender.
Is it locked?
Lift it up. Yeah, we gotta run a fender over. Okay, let's sit here. Let me have it. That's what I thought. Okay. It works, yep. Nothing probably weighs 9 or 10.
You'll feel it.
Oh yeah.
Keys in it. Yeah, pick a tree, any tree. You need the actual bathroom. I do have one. Think people will like it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I
I've
like
seen you through some pictures already. And
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There she goes.
Looks like.
You ever even seen one of these?
No, I've seen them in the books. That's a big girl.
Pop the other side open for you. Like I say, we had it running. Did not want to idle when it warmed up, but I think in a previous life somebody was trying to get running. We never adjusted the timing or anything for the original carbs. As you can see, the old man did his adapter plate with a Holly onto it, and it did drive up and down the driveway. I wish as hell I still had the videos of it, but it sounds fucking wild. You know, it's just real bassy.
Yeah. Manual steering.
Yeah. Yep. I don't think you have any brakes in it.
Okay.
Like I said, I did hop in it there. Clutch seems to release. It's in neutral. You might get the brakes to bleed up and come back, because I know we did have brakes.
Yeah, it's got juice brakes.
Yeah. Two tires going in. One thing I'm going to rehead out and pull the battery out of it. Because that's not tied down. I'm going to pull that front emblem out because it's just sitting in there.
Okay.
So, fuel lines and crap are up in the cab there, so. Better fucking spot and hold it.
Okay, up underneath. This was just on here from that shitty car I had. The front wheels are going to be pretty...
55 or?
Yeah. Anywhere in here we should be on top of this thing. Yeah.
Show my one ornament up there.
I like that thing.
Yeah, right? I'll probably go take some pictures.
You get bonus points if you guess what it actually is, because it is a Dodge truck. It's a 1-ton,
Yeah.
but it's rare as shit.
What was it, an Express, or was it a hump?
Canopy Express.
Canopy Express.
Yep.
This is a large, extra fucking large. We want to bust these. I'm gonna grab some wrenches.
If there is, it's right over there.
Find that nut. One, two. Got it. I got all the hardware. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Sure.
That's that in there too.
Oh yeah, I'll take that. Sure.
You can see that end up on the fucking road.
I agree.
So is this thing, I guess it's juice brake, they should be released.
Yes. Yep.
Hey everybody, Pete, Iron City Garage, and today's video is going to be brought to you by our friends over at Prime Weld. We got involved with Prime Weld about a year ago when we were in the market for a new machine. They hooked us up with the S200 multi-process machine. We've been extremely happy with this machine. It does MIG, TIG, stick all in one. We've used all three processes. It's been great. American-made machine, excellent warranty, excellent customer service, and excellent price. You cannot beat the price. Go ahead over to primeweld.com, check out welders and plasma cutters, use code Iron City Garage at checkout, save yourself a couple bucks. Hope you enjoy our video. Keep watching. Thank you.
There you go.
Dragging the ass in. Sound like driver's side pop loose. There you go.
The e-brake
Brake is on.
That one's got brakes. There you go. Calculations were a hair off. She's on. Chaining this down is gonna suck. That's falling fast, which means we got tongue weight. We got a shitload of tongue weight. That makes that trailer look like a fucking toy.
Makes the truck look like a fucking toy.
It does. But you know what? It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, honestly.
No.
I'd like to get that ass end shifted a little bit. I could pull somewhere because I am out a little bit.
You're a little heavy on your driver's side.
Yeah.
Not a ton.
Not a ton now, but if we could hook one of your trucks or something to it and
Yeah, I could probably fire that tractor up over there and
do that, or this thing. Is this you?
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
Keys and give it a little fucking yoink.
yeah, that's probably going to be the easiest thing to do. I can just like adjust and back over there, and then
Yep.
if we could drag this over a little bit,
Yeah.
make it look as good as I can. We're not overhanging bad enough. We need a flag or anything. I want to figure out what my height is. All right, you good?
Yeah, you're on the ground.
All right. Oh, we're like 10. We're like 10 tops, 10. So anything 11 will be, I'll have tons of room. We're not going to hit anything that's that low. 10 foot's pretty damn low. 10, that'll go in the back.
What is this the battery that was in it?
Alright, I guess it's time to move. Yeah.
How many times I had that happen?
Hopefully this is done. Perfect. That was looking kind of sketch for a second. There was a lot of energy in that chain. Yeah, it's there. Oh. Pulling away from each other, things get tighter. You're pulling toward each other, and you get looser. I guess let's get that GMC front end on. There you go. Yeah, do that. Yeah. And that's easy to tie down. So that's good.
Yeah, watch face. Better. Right, I'm gonna lose my grip here in a second.
Sorry.
Yep. There. Okay.
I'll take all the extra supported I can get.
I guess we have to drop this thing off.
Right. Yeah, I might make that guy meet us tonight.
Got it strapped down.
You know what they say, if it don't seem right.
It does
Call
seem,
it at
but
night.
this does seem right though.
It seems so right. I'll give you the line my buddy used to use. All my problems are behind me.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
How far is Dad's?
About 2 miles, and I was going to say, if you want, I'd say leave the truck here, we'll jump in mine and just drive up there, because it's a little narrow, hilly, and the roads are shit.
Okay.
If you guys are good with that.
Yeah.
So as he sees it, he might try to jump into it, which would be a miracle, but I don't think you'd get him out of the fucking thing.
Came up here to just take a look at this really quick. They told me what it was, but I completely forget. I know it's a Dodge, but
No, I don't think it's that heavy, but I think it's every bit of 10. Nah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, my torsion axles are almost up in the air. Like, I only got 1.5 inches to the frame on the swing arms.
Yeah, no, there's like whole fucking flocks of them in here. These people over here feed them, so.
Yeah, look at that.
Shitload.
Oh my God, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, there's a 10 deer.
They'll walk right up to you, dude. You can feed them. If you want to see the other cars, I think we ought to do that first before the sun goes down and we'll pop in the house. Title from the old man, you can pay him.
So just all the cars?
Yeah, this is everything he's got up here.
We can cover them back up tonight.
Didn't you hear? And I got that. I'll take you up on that.
It's a nice car.
It's a neat car. It's a hard sell. Not terrible underneath.
Yeah, what's the
All
floors
things
and stuff?
considered. They're there.
Okay.
They're not the best,
Okay.
you know, but they're better than a lot I've seen. Heads off the motorettes in the trunk because it's locked up.
Okay.
It is a factory 3 on the tree.
Okay.
Not the, I forget what the fuck they had into them for a automatic on these.
Okay.
But
All right. You can close her up. This buys a nice big tarp.
yeah. And this one did run and drive 10, 15 years ago. It's a Blue Flame 6 and power slide into it. Got all the standards for it.
That's a post. That car is probably really rough underneath.
This one was actually good in the frame and floor. It's better than the Pontiac. Again, it's been sitting here a while.
Yeah, because it's got it in the wheelhouses already.
Yeah.
I was hoping it was a hard top. It's a post car, which
No.
became a bit tougher.
It's a 210 two-door sedan.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I probably wouldn't be into this one. Maybe though.
Want to get the other tarp off of her? Or?
No, that's good enough. That's good enough. How much was the Pontiac?
He was looking for like $2,000 for it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then this Chevy 3500. What was the deal with this thing?
454. Allegedly had a hurt head gasket, but I don't know if it actually does.
Thing's pretty clean.
It's very clean in the body and frame. Other than that step bar.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck that thing.
And the paint washing off it like every other fucking GM. But
How many
Big
miles
bluff.
are on this thing?
130-ish, I think.
Do we know if that rotor?
Drive. What's that?
We know if the rotor's any good.
It did run.
Okay.
I couldn't get it started the last time I was dicking with it, and I thought about it. And I think it might be out of gas.
I know what's wrong with it. Ain't
Yeah,
no gas
it's one of
in
the
it.
things where the fucking fuel gauge reads a quarter tank there.
Yeah.
And I remember I had a plow truck that was identical, and it would do the same shit. So
Yeah, I might want that.
yeah,
It's really clean.
I want to do a diesel swap onto it, but again, time, space, this, that, you know, so all it's going to do is turn the shit sitting there, so.
All right, well, let's see how she does. I'm nervous. Easily it pulls. You got to go by what you can stop. So right now we're setting our brakes, trailer brakes. I got plenty of stopping power. It definitely feels good. Right? Feels safe, put it that way. Well, I was worrying for nothing. It towed fine. And we weighed it. It doesn't even weigh that much. It's like 8,000 pounds. It's just large. I love it. The truck is in amazing condition. Should run for us. It's just so nice. The inside of this cab is amazing. The seat's nice, even though they got a blanket on it. I mean, the floors and everything are mint. The fire department really kept this thing nice. The steps are solid. It's a deluxe cab. Armrest. Trim, 5-window. Even the door locks work. Just super solid, awesome truck. This is gonna make a really, really nice truck for somebody. Whether they want to keep it original, restore it to a fire truck, make a car hauler out of it, whatever they want to do. This was really interesting. This is the biggest freaking tire iron I've ever seen in my life. This thing's probably 20 pounds. And you gotta be a man to use this thing, that's for sure. Got the Bud wheels on it, 2-speed rear, juice brakes, 503 6-cylinder. She's a tank. I mean, look at the size of this thing next to me. Like, I'm 6 feet tall. Let's go stand right close to this. This is a very, very big truck. Now, I was just telling my dad, I think maybe the bodying company did this. I really don't think this is factory GM. This looks like radiator cover from the 50s that you'd put in the boxes you built around your home radiators. I think somebody did this to give it some extra flair, but I can't tell because it is perfectly broken around the rad, but these bolts don't look factory, so I don't know. I have to ask, like, if anybody knows, drop it in the comments. But this is really interesting. We have the GMC logo for here, we have the 650 emblem for here, we have the other hood badges, we have all the bright work for the truck. While we're here, if anybody needs a set of these, I have an extra set of these marker lights for a big flat fender truck. So if you need any, let me know. If you're doing a fire truck or I think they were 550 and above had these, I have an extra set. They'll be going on eBay soon. Got a good title on it. It's relatively rust free. Like, there's a little bit, just a little itty bit. Showing 5,000 miles, probably a ton of hours. They rarely had hours meters on the engines. They were always on the pump on the body, which we don't have. So Joe's gonna work his magic, get this big 503 running. Did you get some engine footage last night? Yeah. That thing is a beast. That is a super crazy big 6-cylinder. Truck's here. We'll be getting it in the shop soon. We're gonna make some room because this thing's a beast. It's 22 foot, so Got to get some crap out of the shop, then we'll get this in. Should have this in mid next week, I would think. If we work hard on Monday, we should have this thing in there by end of day Monday, maybe Tuesday. So stay tuned for the will it run. I think it will run, but I never heard it run. They told me it ran about 3 or 4 years ago, so we'll see. I got high hopes and a lot of faith in Joe. Hey, thanks for watching our video. We really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have cars like these in your garage, if you have a fastback Mustang or convertible Impala, a nice original paint pickup truck or an old cab over truck, and you want to sell it, I'd love to try and put a deal together with you. You can get a hold of me at 412-335-6100. We pay excellent prices. We pay finder's fees. You know, it's no secret. We do make a little money on the YouTube video, so that allows me to pay, you know, sometimes market value or really good prices for these cars. We'd love to come out and drag it out of your barn. We'd love to film it. We'd love for you to be a part of that whole process. So if you have an original paint or an original old fastback Mustang that needs work, like these ones I have on my trailer, or if you have an old pickup, or again, a convertible Impala, cab over truck, whether it doesn't matter where you are, we buy nationwide here in the United States, all the way as far as California. I've had stuff, New Mexico, Arizona, Oregon, Washington, high desert stuff we love. So, or if you're on the East Coast and it's a rusty Mustang or a rusty convertible Impala, that is fine. We typically don't buy many trucks on the East Coast, but I buy a lot of cars on the East Coast. If you have cab over parts also, especially for these early Fords, I'd be interested in that. It never hurts to send me an email or a text. IronCityGarage@gmail.com. You're welcome to send me an email or a text message, probably the best. You kind of get an instant answer that way. 412-335-6100. I'd love to talk to you. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully we can make a deal on what you guys have on your farms or in your garages.